And we're live! Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Good morning. I'm here with the lovely Madeline Monaghan and Salem, guest starring here. How are you guys all doing this morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you're at in the world? Let us know what you're going to be working on for this live stream. And also, feel free to share any, I was going to say bloopers, but that's not blurbs. That's the word I'm looking for. Any blurbs from your story like we were doing last evening. I really enjoyed those, so definitely feel free. Yes, bloopers are also very much accepted.
Sorry if I'm a little bit laggy. I've just noticed it lags sometimes. I'm in a hotel and it's Saturday, which means everybody and their mother is probably on the internet here. So I apologize.
Yes. Well, it's probably no better than my Wi-Fi and internet here with the amount that I freeze, so you're good.
I'm going to be doing the freezing today.
Good. I'll get my retribution today. I'll take pictures of you when you freeze up. Oh no! Wait, you just froze, Maddie. Can you see me? What just happened? I don't know what happened. Okay, comment below, you guys. Let me know if you can still see me or hear me. Because I don't know. I can't tell if it's on my end or not. Oh no. Dies of laughter. Okay, so oh good, oh good. I was like, what does dies of laughter mean? Does that oh.
Hi.
You're back. Hi.
You remember what I said
talking about it?
You remember what I said about really crappy internet? I'm so sorry. So I logged on and I was hooked up to the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
So I should be good now. I should be good. So I apologize if I made y'all panic. I'm so sorry.
I think I was the one freaking out over here. I was like, what happened? Because I couldn't tell if it was me, because sometimes it's me who freezes up. So I was like, oh no.
It was my turn.
Or if we were both frozen, I was like, I hope we're not both frozen. That would be
I was afraid that we both were, but I checked the internet thing just to make sure that I was connected properly, and I was not. And so I was like, okay, let me just flip this real quick. And then it shorted out on me and I was like, no. So I'm glad we were able to fix that though.
Oh yes. Also, I see you have coffee, and now I really want coffee, so I might go make some during this next sprint.
I do have coffee. I have to go downstairs to get it though.
At least they make it for you, right?
Yeah.
That's nice. Also, Lizzie is here. Hello, Lizzie. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Gonna be starting my book over from scratch. Pantsing has finally failed me big time. Yep. Sometimes it's just what a novel needs.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this could go either way for pantsing or plotting. Like sometimes your outline fails you completely too.
Yeah.
Usually when I get random plot ideas in the middle of the draft, I put them in and they work, but after reading my blurb last night, I don't need the plot idea that I hated writing about. Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Going to visit people in Stewart today, so I only have this morning to write. All right, well, we will be sure to get to those writing sprints. Hopefully we don't have too many mishaps.
Hopefully that was the only one.
There's always mishaps that happen on our streams, but we usually don't get back until midnight. Oh my goodness. And Alice is here. Hello, Alice.
Hello.
And Lizzie is saying hello to Alice. Are you sharing any more cool descriptions today? Yes, I would like to know that as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Please do.
Depends on how many I get done, but I hope to. Yes! I'll be sharing the blurb of my pen pal romance today because it's another interesting one. Ooh. I like the idea. Pen pals are so fun. Did you ever have a pen pal, Maddie?
I did have a pen pal, and
Yeah.
then I was under a sneaking suspicion that we ended up at the same high school and just didn't know each other.
What?
Yeah, it was weird. I was because the person who I was writing letters to was a grade above me, and she went to an elementary school that eventually closed down. And then when I was in high school, I knew a girl who had the exact same name, who went to the exact same school, and who was a grade above me. And I was like, but I was too scared to ask. So I don't actually know if it was her, but I think it was. It was like very weird. Where I grew up was actually very small, and there's only a certain number of schools. So chances are you will, end up at the same school as whoever. So
Yeah. That's still crazy. My
yeah,
goodness.
it was weird. Like the name was spelled the same way, and it was not a common way of spelling the name. And it was just it was very cool.
That's awesome. I feel like it's also a little bit like unnerving too, though. Like this random person you were writing to also ended up at the same school.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I wish I had a pen pal. I think I tried many times, but
You can be my pen pal.
yes, let's be pen pals, please.
Let's be pen pals.
Yes, whatever happened to like letter writing,
I know. I used to love getting letters and postcards and stuff, and now it's like emails, and I'm like, no.
Where's yes, the letter writing. Also, I have these great little bottles of, I think they're perfume, and they're inspired by certain books. So one is like inspired by Jane Austen, like inspired by Pemberley, and then one's inspired by Mary Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't smell like death, in case you're wondering, with Frankenstein. It does not smell like that.
Doesn't smell like death and decay.
There's just like different scents, and I'm like, I want to use it. It would be perfect to like put a little bit like in a letter or something, and like send the letter like in the old days. Like that would be so fun to do. But
that would be so fun. Hey, no potato chips.
we hear crunching in the background. Cat.
There is a cat. She's very needy right now. This is her I want mommy to pay attention to me time. Right? You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Hi. She's like, nope.
Like, no, never mind.
No.
Sorry. Oh, this is when we froze. Dies of laughter. But Lizzie did see me, so that's good. But Maddie froze.
Yep.
Awesome. And then Precious Cousins is here today.
Hello.
And that's good. Okay.
They had another really cool one. Theirs was the sci-fi one, right? Where they lost, their princess was in another castle and they lost the second one or something like that.
Yes.
I love
Annie the cat.
Yes.
And Nikki is here. Hello, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
And Charlie. You guys, we have the whole gang here. Past night can plotting without outline. Oh, nice. Plotting without outline is always so nice.
Mm-hmm.
When you're able to do it. I wish I could do it. I'm doing it with my short story, though, that I'm working on for this stream. Because I kind of have like a vague idea of an outline in my head, but I haven't actually written out a detailed outline for this. Mm-hmm. So this is fun. Also, while we're on the subject, what are you going to be working on for this stream, Maddie?
I am back to Hades and Persephone. Yes. So I'm working on chapter 2 now, and I love them. And I realized that the thing that I talked to you about last night about where to put the interludes, I never actually talked to you about it. So I might send you a message later about what you think about where it should go.
Yes.
I love working with people.
Yes. And then, Lizzie had said my pen pal romance is actually about the boy moving to the girl's exact school. What?
I'm telling you, it's like there are a lot of people where I grew up, but when it comes to like going to school, like chances are you were going to run into somebody you had met previously or had talked to briefly. It's very common it's a lot of people in a very small space. So you're going to run into people you know.
Yeah. Like the area I live in is very small. You know, Montana, there's a lot of rural areas. I cannot say that word for the life of me, but I made a valiant attempt at it.
What,
A
rural?
lot of rural,
That's how I say it. It's like rural. There's no
rural,
rural.
a lot of rural
Wow.
areas. So I live in a very small town to the point where there's only one school in the town, and then there's like a nearby town that has another school, and then there's also a private school in that nearby town. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing with me to the point where like if you go to school, you're gonna run into people
Yeah.
from
You
the area.
you know people, and as the school that I went to, each class only had like 90 students in it, and we were a school that went from 6th to 12th grade. So even nowadays, I still run into people I went to high school with, and I'm like, I remember how much of a you were in high school, and
So not the Spider-Man meme. Okay, never mind.
yeah.
And then Alice, wow, my pen pal was in Spain. She wrote to me in English and I wrote to her in Spanish. It was for a Spanish program, and we are friends but don't write anymore. We face chat and said, that's
That's
so
so
cool.
cool. That is so cool.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
That is so fun. I love that.
And then rural. Yeah, I know. I try, but it kind of like blends together.
Rural.
Rural.
Rural?
Rural. Rural. It's a rural area.
It's no, there are no vowels in it. It's just rural.
Rural. Like rule, but not. Like,
It's like rural.
because it's Rural. Rural.
Rural.
If anyone like randomly pops on the live stream at this time, we're just like saying rural like crackheads right
Rural. It's
now.
rural.
Rural.
Just like it's
I
not
just kind of mutter it as a roll. Yeah,
rural. It's like how ranch is ranch. There's no other way to say it. It's just ranch.
Ranch.
Ranch. I can't say it any other way. I don't know how to say it normally.
Well, here up in Montana, a lot of times you'll hear people saying, instead of like out and about, you'll hear them say oot and a boot. I can't even say it right because I don't really say it like that. But you'll hear it, and it's not quite like, it's a total northerner accent, but it's so funny.
Down here, we get a lot of, there's no G's at the end of any words. So
Yeah.
you will never hear someone say hunting or shooting or looking.
Hunting.
It's hunting, shooting, looking, doing, going. G's
I
don't
love
exist
that.
down here.
Do you guys, I'm curious. So I grew up in the Midwest, right? So with words like AG that has AG at the end, like for flag, I would always say flag. But up here in Montana, so many people say flag, and like wagon is wagon. And like that's not how I was taught, but I'm curious if anyone else says it like that because it just it jolts me sometimes to hear
No,
people like, "Oh yeah, I have it out in the wagon."
we
It's
say
just funny.
wagon,
Yeah,
wagon, and flag. I
that's what
mean,
I thought.
granted, well, depending on where you go, people are going to say it with like an accent, so it's going to sound
Yeah.
like wagon, flag, but it's not. Yeah, we don't have a weird way of. I can't think of a
I
weird
know.
way of saying no G. I can't think of a weird way of saying words. Like there are a lot of like Southern terms that aren't
Yeah.
used at other places, but when it comes to words, I can't think of like a daily used word that we pronounce differently.
Yeah.
I know we pronounce our cities wrong, like Lafayette is
Lafayette.
Lafayette. Yeah, it's spelled Lafayette, but they pronounce it Lafayette. That's in Tennessee. But
I
yeah,
love that.
Lafayette. It's not Lafayette, it's Lafayette.
And then Lizzie was saying, oh, okay, Lizzie City's like that. Bigger city with a lot of people, homes on top of each other, a lot of schools. We bump into the same people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet, made me tear up a little.
Aw.
I would. I could write in Spanish. I need to for my test on Monday. Yeah, I never took Spanish class. I took French on Duolingo because I was homeschooled. So that was my like language course. And it was really good. I was on top of it for a while, but I haven't done it in so many years. I remember maybe 5 words and that's about it.
I took 4.5 years of German, and I actually miss it. It's a very fun language. And then
On
I've
top of Japanese. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, Japanese I've been doing for almost 12 years at this point. I'm
Dang.
like 6 months away from 12 years of Japanese. Holy moly.
Goodness.
Goodness gracious me.
And we did it, Maddie. We said I'm not even gonna try to say it again because I don't want to like mess it up, but we did it back there.
Cool.
Feel versus fill. Oh, feel it up. Fill it. Fill it.
I
Feel.
wonder, I wonder if that's for writing, like how you feel versus
Oh yeah.
how you feel your story, how you feel about it versus how you feel it. Feel
Oh
it. Oh my lord.
yeah, that makes sense.
Oh
I
my
was trying to think of
lord.
words and stuff, but yeah.
So many words.
Oh wait, I skipped.
Oh, it jumped.
I don't understand. I'm less than 10 hours by car north of you, and I never understood why people from Montana talk so weird. I know. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one because my mom is the same way. Like we're both such grammar freaks or English freaks, and so someone will say like, "Oh yeah, out in the wagon," and we'll like look at each other.
Wagon.
Smile.
You're getting corrected by somebody who lives in the South. That's when you know you're saying it wrong.
Dragon, dragon.
I don't do that tongue stuff.
Mulan, you guys.
Mulan is great. I love that movie.
Oh, from the pronouncing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see it. Feel versus feel. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I do that with like ranch. Like I said earlier, I can't say that without an accent, and even I hear it. And when I say I'm ranch, like there's a r before I say the rest of the word.
I feel like there's always some of those words that like it just brings out the twang.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up around it, so it's just a natural part of my life, apparently.
Huh. Everyone speaks Spanish in South Florida due to the random high Latino population, so English is out of the question for the way people say things. All I know is that people need to stop calling me Isabella. It's Elizabeth. I think both are really pretty, though. I say things like y'all because I want to live in Alabama. I say y'all as
Y'all,
a Montanan. It's not a northerner thing. I think it comes from my relatives in Missouri.
mm-hmm.
And also because there's a lot of cowboys up here, and I think they migrated from the south. So I hear y'alls around here all the time, but not from like native Montanans. It's really weird.
Yeah. Y'all, I think, has definitely become a more like nationwide thing. I don't know why, because like even 10 years ago, people would make fun of you for saying y'all or ain't, and they'd be like, that's not a real word. You can't say that. And now they're saying it, and it's like, all right,
It's in the
y'all.
dictionary.
I was supposed to say ain't's in the dictionary.
Yes.
Ain't's a word, y'all.
Ish. Yeah. Also, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the timer set up because we have been talking for a while. Is 15 minutes okay as a starting time, Maddie?
Yes.
Okay, so I figured that way, and then for our next few sprints, then I'll ask for suggestions for time and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I am going to start the timer. 15 minutes is on the clock in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time, you guys.
Yay!
Yes, how did everybody do? How did you do, Maddie?
Good. I started on chapter 2, and I'm just kind of slowly going through that. And I started writing another interlude for our good friend Hades. So I just need to figure out where exactly in the story it's going to go. Because they have not met yet. And they're not going to meet for a little while.
Yes, the build-up.
So.
I'm here for the build-up.
Yes. I'm so excited. Like, y'all, I love these two. I love Persephone and I love Hades. He's a sweetheart. He is. He's a very confused sweetheart. And he doesn't really know he's a socially awkward sweetheart, but he's a sweetheart.
I love the characters already. Just hearing you talk about them.
Yeah, I do too.
So I wrote 72 words. And which is good because I was also, one of my friends just came into town to visit. And so I was texting and figuring out times to meet up and all that fun stuff. And also eating kind of breakfast. Yeah. I have like apple pieces here and tea. So I was also like eating for most of the time. But I'm writing a kissing scene. Is this a kissing book?
Kissing book?
And I just realized this is the first one I've written since I was 11 years old. And I wrote a really bad, like, elementals romance or something. So it's taking a little bit of effort because it's been a while since I've written one of these. Anyway.
I have written a lot of kissing scenes the last few months.
Well, yeah, with Hades and Persephone alone, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely a slow burn though with those two. So
that's good. I like slow burns.
I do too, but I love it. I'm just really happy.
I'm over here just like with my camera shut off, like.
It's awkward at first. It is so awkward because it's like, do people actually do this? Is this how it works? Like, how do I describe this without going too much into detail? You know.
I know. Anyway, it's an experience. It sure is.
I feel you. I know it.
And then this is going back to our previous conversation. Precious cousins say, "Yo," which I like. I say "bro" a lot, and then I catch myself because I know sometimes people don't like to be called bro, but that's like I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just like, "Yeah, bro, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?" You all doesn't use gender, so it's becoming more accepted. Yeah, you know, instead of saying "ladies and gentlemen," y'all, welcome.
Y'all,
I'm here for that. So imagine like this big, fancy, like piano performance or something.
I know.
Y'all, welcome.
Although I do have to admit, when you said "ladies and gentlemen," the first thing that came into my mind was "ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for" from Greatest Showman. Yeah, it's like the opening line of the movie. Yes, it's a great movie.
Oh, I love that.
There's more.
Okay. After the king's death, the queen has become a power-hungry tyrant. She wants her daughter Addie to prepare for taking over the kingdom and introduces her to an ancient type of magic. Many others believe it to be evil, and Addie has her doubts. That is until this magic saves Addie's life. However, others are set in their ways, and the council wants to bring down the queen's reign. That's hard for me to say. That's like a tongue twister there. And destroy all users of this ancient form of power. Addie sets out to stop them and save her mother and herself in the process. However, Addie underestimates the force she is going up against and ends up paying the price, becoming a piece in their game.
Oh, yes, write it. Although I do have to say, when she said just because I watched these movies recently. When she said the council, my first thought was a line from Revenge of the Sith where it's like
The council will decide your fate.
it's like we grant you like a seat on the or it's like you can have a seat on the council, but we do not grant you the rank of master. Sorry, I watched those movies recently, and that's a meme, and it's great. My life is just absorbed in memes and crap.
No. Always feel free to quote Star Wars on here. This is a safe space. This is a Star Wars loving atmosphere here, so always feel free.
And
Alice got 631 words.
Woo!
And Lizzie got 551 words edited for Chapter 1. Pen Pal Romance Book Blurb. Yes. Oh, I love these. I love that we're doing these now, you guys. Nobody gets Dallas Fryer like Layla Vermont. Nobody gets Raina Vermont like Alan Fryer. Though the two have been pen pals for 6 years and don't even know each other's real name, paper and email unite them to give them the best friendship they could wish for. Oh, and there's more. But their plans of never meeting each other get shattered when Dallas moves from Texas to Nevada. Not only is he homesick and would do anything to move back, but he runs into a rude girl at a party who happens to be Layla. Only Raina doesn't know that her perfect Alan is the same guy she keeps butting heads with as he walks around with all her secrets. But she has her own problems to worry about, and there's no way... Oh, there's more coming.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my goodness. I'm on the edge of my seat here. There's... Okay, while I wait, I'm going to go back because Charlie had a comment in here. Same, I say dude a lot. Everyone looks at me when I say it. I guess it sounds weird.
I do. That is, I think that's sort of a product of the era that I was raised in, was because that was very much the thing to say in like the 90s and early 2000s was dude.
Yeah.
So that has stuck with me as I have grown.
It's weird. I have like phases. So sometimes I'll just say bro all the time. Sometimes I'll say like dude all the time. Sometimes I'll say y'all all the time. It's weird.
I've called my mom dude before.
Yo, dude.
What? Like if she'll be talking about something, I'll be like, dude. And she looks.
Oh, I say that all the time. I'm like, dude, what?
Dude. Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Also, here was the end. But she has her own problems to worry about, and there's no way Dallas could be Alan anyway. Just because they moved to her city at the same time and the same last name means nothing, right? Oh. I love this. 10 stars for me.
Hi,
and Gio is here. Hello.
Hello, I was going to say our friend.
Our friend, yes.
I just didn't know if that was the right English. I'm sorry, I don't speak English. I only know how to say I don't speak English in English.
As Dallas balances living a new life that includes the people Layla has been writing about, and as Raina struggles to keep her head up when the world's bringing her down, they both know one thing. Everything was better until they crossed paths. Oh. Yes. So, Gio, what's everyone working on? So, Lizzie and Alice have been dropping little, like, synopsi?
Oh, I don't know. Synopsi.
I don't know if that's right, but I love that word. I think I'm going to use it from now on. Synopsi. About their works and everything. I'm working on my short fantasy story that I started for NaNoWriMo, and then Maddie is working on Hades and Persephone.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then also, you guys, while I'm going through comments, go ahead and drop a suggestion for a sprint time. Maybe around the 20-minute mark to start getting some longer sprints in. Lizzie, but maybe they both wonder if that's not true. The end. Oh. Dang, I'm here for this, Lizzie. And Gio suggested 1717. I like that one.
With his 1717 again. I feel like that's like his number. He always proposes 1717.
I like it though. And then Alice suggested 2023. So let's do 1717 for this first one and 2023 for the next one after that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Although I will say 1917, y'all, is a fantastic movie. If you just
Yeah.
because Theo's number made me think of that. But if y'all have not seen 1917, it is very well done. 10 out of 10. Very good.
I wanted to watch that so bad when it was in theaters, but then we never did for some reason. It was one of those things where it just like none of the nights worked and our theater cycles through movies really fast. So
Yeah. Well, I still want to see Tenet, and Tenet's already coming out on DVD. It's coming out next week, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I wanted to see that like on the big screen because that's the only way you can watch Chris Nolan movies.
yeah.
Uh,
But Gio is working on Project Blood Point. Ooh. And
ooh,
then Lizzie has 1717 or 7171. I am not ready for 7171 yet. One
wow,
of these days.
that's a commitment.
Only I could do 1770, 1717. And only Lizzie can copy. I like it.
So
All right, so
funny,
I'm
guys.
going to go ahead and load up 1717. Make sure I have it written right. All right, you guys, 1717 is on the clock, and I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time, you guys. Oh, that shut off very abruptly. Oh, how did everybody do? Maddie?
Good. Still slowly chugging my way through chapter 2. And I wrote a little bit more for my Hades interlude. And yeah, he's just crushing off Persephone. It's so cute.
Aw. Yes.
It's so cute.
Here for that.
How about you, Helene? How did you do?
I got 212 words written. That being said, I have yet to reread those words and see if they were actually good because I think I had my camera on that time. Y'all, I was dying so bad when I was trying to write this scene. I was literally like cracking up and I could not focus on writing anything. Anyway,
Is it still the kissing?
it sure is. It sure is, Maddie. I could not stop laughing.
I feel like the first time I wrote like the kissing scene between the first kissing scene between Hades and Persephone, I was like, I can't do this. Like I kept pushing myself away from the computer. Like, is this normal?
I know. I feel like even if it's not that good, I guess I can go back and edit it later. I think it's just getting past the initial like weird, awkward mind barrier thing.
Yeah, especially if you haven't written like a romantic scene like that in a long time. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Like I was constantly looking over my shoulder because I was like, I don't want my husband to see this. I don't want him to comment on it. Like I'm already having inner turmoil over this thing. I don't need his input as well.
Fun times being a writer. And then also, I saw things were heating up in the 1717 fandom. Alice says, I've been 1717 for longer than you've been on AuthorTube. And then Geo countered that with, not true, I've been using 1717 even before I got to AuthorTube.
The 1717 wars have begun. No.
And then Lizzie found the next blurb. Oh, it jumped. Whoa, we have a lot of comments here. That's good. But where are we at? Wait.
Oh my lord. Wait. There's a lot. Okay.
We have a lot. Okay, I'm going to go through these real fast, you guys. All right. From the day they met, Logan Manning knew Christy Allman had something for him, but has he ever felt the same way? Not at all. Yeah, Christy's nice, but she's also the wild girl who digs in the mud and makes lemonade drip from her nose. Yeah, no thanks. I love that. And then everything exploration is here. Hello. And then Lizzie was continuing. Christy admits it. She's had a crush on Logan since 4th grade. Has he ever felt the same way? Never. Not that she minds. Well, at least not too much. Gia was saying good morning. But come on, Logan runs for charities and sells lemonade for good causes. Not to mention he's a great and cute friend. Can't go wrong with a guy like him. But junior year changes everything. One betrayal, to be exact. Ooh. Yeah, Mr. All for Charity messed things up with Wild Girl big time. And to make matters worse, he's realizing...
I think it's for dramatic effect.
Oh, but it's too late. Christy wants nothing to do with Logan. Or does she still like him? It may take days, weeks, months to figure out. Ooh. Seriously, you guys, these are such creative stories.
Like, what the heck? Why can't I? Ha.
And yes, Gio, we would love for you to share a synopsis. I will try to get through all of these because I do want to go on to the next sprint as soon as possible. But if not before this sprint, then after this coming sprint.
Yes.
Oh, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe never. But what the two have to focus on is now. Oh, I love that last sentence. And then the blurb doesn't have much detail because I had zero idea of the plot before starting. But Logan ruined Christie's performance on Halloween because he was in a cheeky mood. I like it. Unrelated, I was watching a TikTok on Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's still funny.
I love that. Anything pertaining to Avatar: The Last Airbender, Star Wars, like if I find a funny video for it, I'm showing everybody. I'm sending it to my family, sending it to my friends.
And then everything exploration. Oh, a redemption for the MC. Lizzie says, yep, I think this book has my favorite writing experience. I wrote it in 28 days with 86,170 words. It really flowed with me. I should say so.
Holy moly.
Was this your current or the NaNoWriMo novel you were working on? Because I know that you were close to 80,000 words for your NaNoWriMo novel this year. Let me know. My favorite part was when Logan got trapped in a porta potty by his friends and Christy saved him.
Well, as long as I didn't knock the porta potty over.
Yes. How many words a day was that? Yeah. The lowest was 1.4K a day. The highest was 5.8K.
Wow.
And Autumn is here. Hello, Autumn. I'm so glad you could pop in. How are you doing? Are you going to be working on anything for this stream? Let me know. And then we have two sprints left. We're going to try to get them in.
Yep. Ooh.
Everyone's saying hi to Autumn. For the porta potty bit, you're going to make him claustrophobic for even more tension? Oh, claustrophobia is real, you guys. I have mild case, but I have relatives who have intense claustrophobia.
On elevators. I hate elevators.
Yeah. Do planes affect you when you're in planes and stuff?
Planes affect me because I get motion sickness. So I hate flying because I get sick. Oh, yay. I've been gifted food.
Oh, food.
What have I been gifted? A muffin. I got a muffin.
Yes. Send some of that to me, please.
Okay. I'll play it during our next sprint.
And then Blood Point, USA, a peaceful town, a town full of hope, a community of people who stand together as one, and a dangerous town. So dangerous that you never know what could be right under your nose. Ooh. I like that. I always like the idea of towns that are so idyllic. It's kind of unnerving. They're so overly peaceful. You're like, what's going on here?
Yeah, there's got to be something else happening.
And nice, Lizzie. And then Alice, Brooke never expected to be anywhere but on the right side of the law. But that all changed when her older sister was taken from their home for a crime she didn't commit. Her sister escapes prison, but now has a price on her head and is wanted dead or alive for her crimes. Brooke, the sister, gaining the title of a ruthless bounty hunter. Meanwhile, her sister is safely hidden, and Brooke is secretly working for the largest criminal organization in the kingdom, Outcast Cove. Her high kill rate is a lie. Instead of killing people, she sends them to the cove where they assume a new identity, stay out of the public eye until things die down before reappearing, this time stronger with the backing of other criminals. This is her story, after all. People aren't normally willing to sit and have a chat with one of the most famous and deadly bounty hunters in the kingdom, even if they only want to help.
Can I please have all these books? Please. I want them all on my shelf.
Also, I feel that, Lizzie. I'm writing on Google Docs right now on my phone.
Yeah, no, mine's lagging too.
And Life of Angelina is here. Hello. We have 2 sprints left. You could be a witch. Your brother could be a vampire. One more thing to go wrong, and your bedtime could be a banshee. Anything can go wrong in Blood Point. But if you get in the way, watch your step. Because you could be the next target in Blood Point, USA. That sounds like, you know how they kind of sometimes will, I guess, describe, I don't know, have that narration for intros and TV shows and stuff. I feel like that's the end, because you could be the next target in Blood Point, USA. Fades out. Anyway, I like it. Alice got 892 words.
Crazy.
Nothing thought about some moments in my secret book and the porta potty thing. I like it. I take moving isn't an option. Ooh, yeah. Does the town draw you in?
Maybe.
We all have great blurbs and snippets going on. Yes. I'm proud to say we're great writers. Oh, yeah. You guys.
Y'all are better blurbs than I am.
Yeah, I'm terrible at blurbs. One of these days. We need betas, let me know. Yes. Same goes for all you guys. For me, let me know. I'm always happy to beta read.
All of y'all need a beta. I will happily read all these stories.
I don't think I'm a very good writer. I'm convinced the rest of you are. Oh,
Aw,
your
Gio,
story
you're
sounds
a
very
great
interesting.
writer.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I'm
say
sure.
short.
Sure you are. I guess they could, but really when you grow up there, your whole life ready to trying to draw suspicious activity away from yourself. Yeah. This is my second book. My nano book was, I was way off. 95,786 words.
I'm just gonna clock out right now.
Yeah, okay. Helene has left the chat. Oh, July 16th to August 12th was when I wrote it. My goodness. And Olivia Vaughn is here. Hello. Just plotted a rom-com yesterday. I'm so hyped. Yes. Plotting is so fun. Tessa Glitter Unicorn Fairy Vlogs. I love that name.
That's great.
I love it so much. It fills me with so much happiness. I'm writing a book called 25 Dates Till Christmas. I'm planning on having my book self-published in 5 to 7 years. Writing books and planning and outlining takes quite some time. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Awesome. I love you have a plan because I have like zero plan for. I'm like, I would like to get this published. When? I don't know.
it would be cool to try and see about getting Hades and Persephone out like next year, like the end of next year. But I think that just depends on how I feel
Yeah.
about where I am.
It's weird setting goals because you want to obviously set goals to motivate yourself, but also not so much that you're going to get stressed and start hating the story.
Yeah.
Well, if it's weird enough, I literally do already have a dream cast. I love making dreamcasts for like my stories and also for other people's stories.
I love Dreamcast. It's great.
The old version. Yes, I was talking to Maddie right before I came on here. I found an old short story I wrote. It's actually really good. I wish I could write short stories like that again. I usually don't plot, so I'm super hyped to try it out. I found some rom-com beats, and I'm just going to shove winter vibes down the throats of my whip readers. Yes!
Yep, do it. Do it.
That also sounds like a great idea. I plan on self-publishing too in 2 to 4 years. Nice. I'd like to beta. How would one go about it online? Email, Google Docs. Do you want someone to beta read for you, or do you want to beta read for people? Because I've beta read for some people before, and that was usually just connecting through Instagram. Like they would DM me, or like they would post something on their Instagram account and then say, "Oh, looking for beta readers, comment below," and then or DM me or something, and then fill out this form of requirements or something. I don't know. Is that what you would say, Maddie?
I don't know. I've never actually beta read for anyone, and I've never asked anyone to beta read for me. So I am not an expert on the topic. So I'm afraid to say anything for fear of providing wrong information.
Yeah. And I think also like if you've made friends like in the writing community too, like I think, any way to contact them, email, text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, Sitka. Can I help you?
Wintry ode to vocal jazz. Yes. In the next 5 years, I may also be looking for getting a literary agent. That would be so nice. All I can say is Blood Point starring Riverdale's KJ Appa. All I'm saying, people.
I've never seen Riverdale. I have no interest in Riverdale.
I want to watch it and do a reaction video to it. That's what I want to do.
I heard though that they had a musical episode and
don't they have like 2 or something?
And like none of the cast actually know any musicals or something like that. Which I thought was kind of funny. It's like, why would you have a musical episode if no one even knows even the more mainstream musicals?
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, so I was going back. Alice had suggested 2023 last time.
Mhm.
Um, how are we doing time-wise? Yeah, I think we can slide that in there. And then do like maybe a 5-minute mad dash at the end in honor of Maddie.
5-minute man.
All right,
Why are you eating
so
my computer? Stop eating my computer.
all right, guys, 2023 is on the clock, and I am going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time, you guys. How did everybody do? How'd you do, Maddie?
Well, about as well as you can do when you have a cat who's constantly getting in your face. And now I can't find my pen. I don't know. I give up. So I kept working on this interlude, and then jeez, cat. And then I just kept working on chapter 2. So my goal is to, I mean, definitely not by the end of the stream, but by the end of the day to have finished going over chapter 2. We'll see if that actually happens, because I'm realizing it's very long for some reason. So it's going to be a lot of editing.
Yeah? Awesome. I bet you can get it done by the end of the day.
I hope so.
I have faith in you.
Needs the plan.
I didn't really do any writing during that sprint. I did go back and look at the scene I just written and kind of smoothed out some transitional moments. And then I ended up watching Autumn Ashley's new video that just got uploaded and commenting. So y'all should go check out Autumn Ashley. She's another one of our writing friends here on YouTube, and watch her latest video.
Oh, she's doing that.
Also,
Sorry, it just came up on my phone.
I know, it like just popped up. I was like, okay, well, I gotta watch it. Also, you guys, this is a perfect plug moment. I'm really bad at plugs, but I'm gonna try. So, y'all, I have Maddie's, oh, I pointed the right way. I have Maddie's channel linked below, so make sure to subscribe to her if you are not already subscribed. She is so close to, is it 150?
Oh,
I know you're really
I don't
close.
know. I haven't checked.
Yeah, a milestone. She's so close, you guys. I think you're like at 147.
I'm at 148 apparently.
148. You guys, 2 more. She's so close to 150. Also, be sure to like this stream. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Okay, we're done with the plug
That
now.
good old algorithm.
Oh.
A weird word. Algorithm.
So Gio was updating us. I just changed my main character from a blonde-haired Caucasian to a dark-haired half African-American. I'm really excited about it. Nice. Also changed her name from Lacey to Charlie. I like that. I like both those names, Lacey and Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
I do it over Instagram. So this is about the beta reading thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to Google Docs so they can leave comments. I have betas twice, and that is what both people did. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do when I start having people beta read for my book, is I'm going to have it on Google Docs and then make them commenters, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to have to look into that, so.
And then, LOL, yeah, the musical episodes were a bit oof. Yes, I think I've actually seen some of those reaction videos. I don't know how, but it just like randomly popped up on my YouTube recommended. Both my work's on Wattpad, so I guess that makes it easier on my side. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, it's Maddie's comment. Also, you guys, I'm sorry. Like, I am not good about commenting, like, actually while live stream's happening. I'm not good at commenting back to people. So this is how I comment back, is I do it verbally. So I'm sorry. I'm so bad at multitasking. Or I could do it through Google Docs with their share option. Maybe there's not too much with the process. Yeah. I wouldn't think there'd be too much. I think you just request emails and stuff. Mm-hmm. I know there are a lot of great like videos about beta reading here on AuthorTube on YouTube. I think, yeah. I'm trying to think of people's names right now, but my brain is not fully connecting. So anyway, there's some great videos. I published chapter 1 of my old book to Wattpad. I hope no one finds it. I'll probably take it down in 2 minutes. You should leave it up so I can read it. I really want to read it. Unpublished it.
Aw.
Lizzie. Gotta go for lunch. Well, thank you for joining us. I know you've probably gone. You're probably long gone by now, but thank you. Story of a simple town girl, Lena or Lena? I like either, who discovers her father is committing treason against the royal family of their kingdom. Her father is wanted for several of his crimes and is being hunted by the queen's men. When Lena's father discovers that his daughter knows about his crimes, he asks her for help, and Lena agrees. Unfortunately, Lena's father is captured during an operation. Lena is forced to flee with a price on her head. She is taken in by the largest criminal organization, Outcast Cove. As repayment for saving her, she helps him with a heist that proves to be the last straw for the Queen, who is now sworn to destroy all of Outcast Cove once and for all. Lena is caught in the middle of a war between the Cove and the royal family. She chooses to stay and help the Cove. After all, they are her best chance of survival. The royal family is powerful, but the Cove has years of crime on their side. Who will come out on top, and who will be left but a memory in the sand?
Oh.
Also, I see that's a sequel. I was gonna say, I remember Outcast Cove.
Yep.
They can both stand alone. Ah, I love the idea because Outcast Cove sounds like such an interesting concept and organization.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad there's more than one story about it. I love it. Yes, you guys, you're always welcome to share snippets. I love it.
Snippets are fun.
Oh yes. And then Gio said, "Oh, sorry. Love the name Cove. Yes." Outcast Cove. Meet cute. Amanda goes through the portal in the new world. Alexander trips and falls on top of her. They just could not stop looking into each other's eyes until she vanishes. Aww.
Poof.
What happened? I like it.
We became one with the Force.
Gotta bring it back full circle. Gotta bring Star Wars references back.
I mean, how else do you disappear?
Yeah. Like Evangelina got a 5 minutes to write more. Isn't that the best feeling?
You froze a bit there, Helene. It was kind of funny.
Okay, Maddie. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. As long as you didn't get your phone out and take a picture.
No, the phone is safely over there. I'm not as bad as Autumn.
And then Olivia, I've been trying to draw some promo for all the characters I uploaded yesterday of my Nano project, but I just got an email saying I was waitlisted for a dual credit course. And why? Oh.
Yeah.
Those were both such cute names. What prompted the change? Just got back from the kitchen with my food. Y'all scared me at the alarm. Thought someone was in my house. Oh no. I'm sorry.
It's just the ghosts.
Because of how much Charlie's character changes throughout the story, the name Lacey didn't fit anymore. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, so we have about 15 minutes left. Are we wanting to do do we want to do like a 7-minute mad dash?
We can do a 7-minute mad dash.
Spice it up a little bit?
Ooh.
I was thinking doing 10 minutes, but I'm like, that's kind of pushing it. So we can do like 7.
7 is a good number.
I like it. All right, in honor of 1717. That's kind of what I was thinking. All right.
1789. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't really sing it because there's some words.
There's some words in it, yeah.
And not, I'll get demonetized before I'm even monetized.
No worries.
All right, so I have 7 minutes loaded up, and I see I have real fast some new comments. I mean, she starts off as a timid, shy 16-year-old girl who enjoys thrifting and 80s stuff and starts evolving by turning into a gothic fashionista and becoming more clever and outspoken. I love that. Probably 2 E's, and now I need to re-download Wattpad. Yes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. You guys, we are doing a 7-minute mad dash, and then we're going to wrap things up. So I'll go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1. And time is up for our 7-minute mad dash.
Yay.
That felt very short, but also very long.
Yeah.
All right, so how did you do, Maddie?
I did good. I got distracted.
I see that.
Yeah. So he's just playing with things he's not supposed to be
I was
playing
gonna
with.
say it's okay.
So
it's a good distraction.
It's more so me just like telling him no, right? But I did work a little bit more on chapter 2. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh,
And I'm getting cat nuzzles in my face.
precious.
How
I
about
got
you?
91 words for that one. My character is dreaming. I always love writing
Nice.
dreams because I like making them really like weird because I feel like dreams are always weird. And I like
Mhm.
because when you're writing about dreams, you have an excuse for the writing to be disjointed. It's disjointed on purpose. It's really fun to
Mhm.
play into that. Let me scroll back here. So Olivia had said, if any of y'all are on Wattpad, like I need to follow you. Yeah, for sure, you
I'm gonna
guys. Are you on
be
Wattpad,
that.
Maddie?
Well, I don't even know what Wattpad is.
It's like a kind of where you can upload stories. I've read on Wattpad. I do not have like a Wattpad account, or
Mhm.
I must have an old one. I don't know. Anyway, um, it's like a free publishing forum, I guess. Like you upload like your own stories and people can comment on them and stuff. I can't think of the actual the words for it, but you know what I mean. Like when you it's like a free publishing forum. I don't know. I can't think of a good description for it. I think you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
And then Geo, beginning of book 1, Charlie, bright polka dotted dress, vintage looking, shoulder length hair, Mary Jane shoes, nice makeup, very classy yet still young and very innocent looking, almost like an angel. And then, end of book 1, Charlie button down white blouse with tie, studded leather jacket. Yes, matching skirt, studded boots, long waist length hair, dark eyeliner and mascara, classic red lips, and edgy purse. I like it. Character development. And then this is Alice's Wattpad account. Y'all should go follow Alice.
Mhm.
And then that's the big style evolution I'm talking about, folks. Yep. And it's a pretty drastic style evolution.
Pretty big change, yeah.
Although I feel like that's about how my style changes from Monday to Tuesday. It depends on what my mood is, you guys.
Yeah.
And Life of Angelina got 188 words.
Yay.
Just followed you, Alice. We both would love to have our writing shared to the world. I also write screenplays. Nice.
I love screenplays.
I know Maddie writes screenplays. I want to one of these days.
They're fun. I like them.
Went and followed Olivia during that sprint. Yes, I'm loving this community, you guys. Followed you back. Can't wait to read some of your work. Followed back. I want to get Wattpad now.
Oh.
Or get a new account, I guess. Wattpad's pretty fun. I don't think I'll stay in there forever. It's really just helped me with my writing. I think it would be nice to kind of have people like be able to comment on it, like even as you're writing it and stuff.
Mhm.
That'd be kind of a nice experience. Thank you guys for joining, and we're going to try to wrap up here pretty soon so we stay close to the 2-hour mark. Don't go too far over.
See his face.
Sitcom.
You say hi? Look
Oh,
over here.
precious. Hi.
Sika, here, look that way.
Hi. No, I don't think so. Oh my goodness. And then Tessa says, every time I'm on YouTube, I always get inspired to write character names and have a great story. Yes, character names always inspire me.
I know. It's like once you have the names, you can do anything with them.
Oh yeah. I feel like because I know there's some people who don't write character names till the very end, but for me, a lot of times I get inspired by the vibe of the character name.
Mm-hmm.
Started writing on there, fanfics, and I'll still sometimes write random stories just to practice writing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Practice is always the best.
Oh yeah.
What are you
Although
doing?
now that I think of it, Charlie had her 16th birthday in the middle of the book. So she technically just say that she went from a little girl to a woman. Yeah. Oh, and there's one more. I'm a star, so I get a lot of perks that I love. My dream is traditional publishing. Yeah.
What are you doing, Kat?
I'd like to traditionally publish one day. We
Me
shall
too.
see.
Yeah, we'll see. I gotta look how to do like all like the querying and stuff and how you even go about that because I've got no idea. I know Bree has been trying to, so I might talk to Bree about that.
I think there was one afternoon I sat down and just hardcore researched querying and how to write a query letter, how to format your manuscript. But this was like 2 years ago or something, so I don't remember much. I'm gonna have to definitely refresh my memory when I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, same. I've never actually looked it up, so it's all gonna be new information for me.
Do you have any advice on gaining more readers to your Wattpad? Right now I'm doing book clubs and read for read to get my eyes on my stories. Saying once I give my character a name, it's their entire identity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. I love you guys.
We love you too, guys.
I would say keep on doing those. Contests are great as well. Small user run ones. Wow. User run ones. Also, I got big from the Open Novella contest in 2019. Huh.
Aww.
I would be so honored if you did.
That'd be so cute.
Thank you. That makes my heart happy. And then Olivia Vaughn, the community is super active. My story blew up a little bit. It's on the homepage for a while. Now I'm the youngest star in Wattpad history. What?
Wow.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
My goodness. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping things up. Maddie, do you have a last minute plug or anything like that? Some final words?
Some final words. Well, I guess I will just say hello or goodbye. My name is Madeline Monaghan. I have a channel here on the Tubes of You. Helene has graciously put it in the description box. So if you aren't subscribed, it would mean a whole lot if y'all could go over there and click that big red subscribe button. You know what they say about clicking red buttons? Yeah, don't believe them. Always click the red button. And I guess I'm going to plug this again because Helene is also joining me on this fun little adventure. But next weekend, December 18th, 19th, and 20th, we're doing the 12 Ks of Christmas, which is a writing challenge / write-a-thon. And it'll just be a fun little holiday celebration with everybody and our little corner of AuthorTube. Everybody will be nice and cozy. It'll be so much fun. And if you are not following me on Instagram, all the information for the 12 Ks of Christmas is on Instagram, including the schedule and a word count tracker that I am very excited about, and I can't wait to see the finished product for.
It is so cute, you guys.
So go over there, check those out. And yeah, and thank you, Helene, for letting me come along with you on this morning adventure.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Maddie. Always amazing to have you on here. Always a great start to my morning. Gets my brain going because I need that, heaven knows. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Have fun storming the castle.
You think they'll do it?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye.
Bye.